Bohl now in his second season at Wyoming. And Coach, you might have some fans who said, sorry, tough season year one. Mm-hmm. But when you go back and look at the early years at North Dakota State and how you turned it around, translated that into 3 FCS championships, what's your take on year one in Wyoming?
Well, it was a year in progress, and a lot of times you knew it was going to be a year that you were going to be in transition. Then you got in the middle of it and you go, boy, this stinks. But guys like Eddie Yarborough and Sean Wick certainly have been a bright spot. We feel like we've got the program moving in the right direction. It's like changing the direction of a ship in shallow water. It takes some time, but if you're really going to do things right, so you don't have the highs and lows, we're looking for building a program of long-term consistency. There's a process you go through, and that's where we're at.
Well, I'm sure you're hoping that Cameron Coffman helps right the proverbial ship, transferring from Indiana, sitting. What impressed you most about him coming out of spring ball?
Well, the thing that he really came in, he really got a hold of our system. And our system is one that it takes more than just athleticism for a quarterback to play. There's a lot that comes into the shoulders on up. And he's a bright young man. He gets into his first, second, and his third read, which is a complex process to go through. I think he's got a great leadership skill, and we're looking forward to him playing quarterback for the Cowboys.
How comforting is it, you think, for him, knowing that you got 2 really solid running backs returning in Sean Wick and Brian Hill, and Wick even being on that Doak Walker watch list?
Well, it really helps for a quarterback whenever you're able to run the football. If you talk to any guy that plays quarterback for a long time, when you have the ability to run the football, some of the things that you're confronted with on 1st and 10, you're going to see people +1 you in the box a whole lot more. And so that's going to open up the field a lot more. Your play action pass and be able to throw the ball vertically really changes. And so for us to have 2 running backs with that type of ability really is going to help.
I don't mean to throw this on you, but both Yarborough and Sean Wick seem confident that a Mountain West championship is in your grasp in 2015. And since you're running the show, I just wanted your feedback on that.
You know what? Right now we're just trying to get a first down, and I'll have a real conversation about those guys taking one step at a time.
Can you give me a young guy, perhaps an up-and-comer that's not on fans' radar yet on either side of the ball that you're excited about?
Well, you did mention his name when you say it, but I think Brian Hill is really going to be an outstanding player for us. He's got great speed. He's gotten a lot stronger and faster, and so he's a guy that I think people are going to take notice of.
How about defensively?
I would have to say Robert Priester. Robert's a guy who played and started for corner for us. And when we get good, we're going to build our defense with a great defensive tackle and have a great corner on the edge.
Craig Bohl continuing to right the ship at Wyoming. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.